Hi everyone, wanted to share with you a project for I Am Roses. Here I created a birdcage mini album, and this is using my AccuCut birdcage die. The paper collection that I used is by Die Cuts with a View. It's the French Country Stack. And this album is of Ashley and I. We had gone to a Mommy and Me crop at a Scrapbooker's Tale, and I wanted to create a really special album of her and I together. Now, to bind the album, I use the Tim Holtz beaded chain. All the pages I add the white extra large eyelet, and I still wanted to have some seam binding on the top of my album, so I just added to the front cover. And then for the charms here, these I got from Velma, the really adorable charms. This one is of two birds, so one bird is me and the other bird's Ashley. And then I got a key heart here, really pretty, and then this beautiful bird cage with a heart on the center. All the pages I distress using the Tim Holtz Distress Frayed Burlap. And let me share with you the cover here. The sentiments that I used are all from this stamp set by Creme that I had purchased from Carla, and all the sentiments were just perfect. I really love this stamp set. So I titled it The Best Moments, and this is using my EK Success Ticket Punch. I distressed the ticket using, again, the frayed burlap. And then these are some beautiful trims that I received from my mom. The spray right here is the white spray, and that's SP2-151. I did remove some of the flowers that were on this spray and incorporated onto some of the pages in the mini album. And then I curled the stems here using my paintbrush. And then these brown mini roses are R6-578. And then I love this beautiful brown rose. This is R77-40. And as you can see, I added some diamond dust on top of the rose here. This is a beautiful bird from Carla's Etsy. So that's my front cover. The back of that, I added some of the leaves that were, again, from the spray. And then this is a beautiful cream mini rose, which actually came from the Mix Classic Tone Pack, which is R6-410. And I love the papers. As you can see, several of the papers on this collection have glitter. It's really pretty and sparkly. I love it. So for the first page here, this is of Ashley and I. And I added some design paper behind our picture. All the pictures I used my Tim Holtz distressing tool and distressed it with a frayed burlap. Here again is some more trim I got from my mom, and then this is Carla's beautiful flower trim. This is one of the roses that were from the spray on the front cover of the mini album. And then here I have some of the pale yellow mini roses. That's R2-49. And then this is a Martha Stewart butterfly from my Martha Stewart butterfly punch. I add some Recollections bling in the center of the butterfly. And then this is the Prima Shabby Chic Treasures. Love this. It's a beautiful window, and I thought to add some mini roses underneath the window. So this is the white mini rose, which is R2-15. And then I wanted to add some mini rosebuds to kind of represent that the flowers haven't yet blossomed. So that's T1-151. So there's two right here. So that's that page. The back, this is when we first arrived, and so I add some design paper, add her photo right on top, add some Recollections pearls here in the corner. This is using a Stampin' Up! Punch, and then again the Prima sentiment. So I titled it It's Time. And then this is a Martha Stewart bird punch. I add a diamond for the eye, and I love this Shabby Chic Treasure column. So what I did was I wrapped this pink two-tone spray around the column, and I just love how it turned out. Just really pretty. So that's that page. And then on this page right here, this is when she was about to get ready to create her mini album, because Brandy had given all the kids a mini album kit. And then I love the My Road envelope, so I created my own little mini one using one of my dies and some craft paper. Here I titled it Fun, and this is again using the EK Success ticket punch. Now I wanted to close the envelope, so what I did was I took one of the brown cherry blossoms, which is S3-310, and I just hot glued the bottom portion of the cherry blossom. So when you push forward the cherry blossom, then the flap comes out. And then I just added some design paper where I can add some journaling. So I would just again push the cherry blossom forward and put down my flap here, and then it closes it. And then here's some Carla trim. Here's another beautiful white flower here. This is GB3-151. And then I add some of these really pretty pink leaves, which is ZQL0-3. And then some white, actually it's off-white cherry blossoms, which is S3-153. And then I added these brown mini roses, which came from a random pack, which is R2-617. So that's that page. And then the back of that page, I added some beautiful trim that I got from Sharon. And then I love this picture of her because she had this, Brandy had created this label that said Mommy and Me. And then she was so happy, and you could see the smile in her face. I love this picture. So I added some S10-15 white flowers. I put 3 in the corner right here. And then this is using a Stampin' Up! Punch. And again, I stamped one of the stamps that said Play. So that's that page. Here's another page where I add some design paper in the background. I use the Creme Shabby Chic Treasures again. Now what I did with this one, because I wanted the shutters to look like they're kind of opening, so I just hot glued the back of the end right here of the shutter, and then I put a pop dot in the center. I'm not even sure you guys could see that. So it kind of looks like it's opening. So that's what I did to those. And then I add her picture and then some trim here. And this is one of the beautiful sprays. This is SP5-151. And then I add some of the pale yellow mini roses right here. And then this is using, again, my Martha Stewart bird punch. And then I add a bling for the bird's eye. And then these stems right here, I curled again using my paintbrush. And then the back of that page, she had won the raffle and she was so excited. So I took my Stampin' Up! Banner punch and I just cut the bottom portion of the banner because I wanted, it was a little larger than what I anticipated, so I only just cut the bottom portion of it, and then I used the stamp set and spelled out 1, and I add dimensionals underneath. And then here's some Carla trim down here, another Martha Stewart butterfly, and then some bling in the center of the butterfly. And then here's her photo. So this picture is of her reaching in, picking in the grab bag. And then here I have a small white gardenia. And then these are, again, the brown mini roses. Now I wanted to add the other picture of her holding her prize. So what I did was I took the gardenia, and only hot glued the left side of it. And the right side of the gardenia, I add the Velcro. So it opens up, and then you can see here, there's the Velcro right there. And then here's the picture of her holding her prize. And then I put the other part of the Velcro right here. Because I only wanted to have one picture on the page, but then I wanted both of the pictures. So that's how I did that. So that's that page. And then on this page, this is when we had lunch. We had lunch under this huge, beautiful tree. And so I add some trim right here. And then these are Carla's pink flat back pearls. And then I add the soft green two-tone maple leaves, which is ZQL0-720. And then this is actually from that beautiful white spray. And then here I added some blue mini roses, which is R2-617. And I add another one right here. And then this is that beautiful taupe crochet flower. And then that came from the mixed color pack, which is JC2-427. But you can also buy these in a pack of 10, which is JC2-400. And then this is using, again, some craft cardstock in one of my pocket dies. And then this is using one of the stamps. It says special note, so I'm going to put a special note in there for her. And then that's her having her lunch. And she's being silly here, sticking her tongue out. And it was really super fun. We had such a great time together. And then on the back of that page, this is the projects that she created. And again, I used some design paper. I layered both the photos here. This is using another one of the Creme Shabby Chic Treasures. And then I'm going to have Ashley actually sign her name here. So it's kind of like she's signing her projects. So this is her mini album that she made. And then she was so sweet. She had altered one of those Michael's balsa boxes and created it for Brandy as a thank you gift. And then here's some trim. Some more of Carla's white mini flatback pearls. And then this is the S10-15 white flowers. And I put another one here. And I love this flower right here. This is the white and classic soft pink rose. And that's R77-518. And then these leaves are actually from one of the sprays from the other page here. And then I just add some rock candy stickles on there. Okay, so that was that page. And then the last page, because the crop was only from 10 to 2, so I thought it would be perfect to use one of my clock dies, which is from Sizzix. And so I put the hands at 2 o'clock. And as you can see, it's the last page. And then I add some Recollections pearls. And this is a picture of her and Brandy. So as we were leaving, I wanted to, of course, take a picture of her and Brandy together. So I stamped the Time Flies, which was perfect, stamp set, sentiment from the stamp set. And I used my Stampin' Up! Punch. And here I added the small white two-tone flowers, which is the S10-32. And this is a small pink gardenia, which is GB3-120. And then the small white crochet flowers, which is JC1-15. And then there's the back of that. It's just the design paper. So that's my mini album. Again, I really had fun making this of Ashley and I. And you can create, you know, so many beautiful projects using I Am Roses products. And it's all available at IamRoses.com. So thank you for watching. Bye.